the NGO House, no-go area. They called it the NGO House, not because it was abandoned, but because something about it felt unfinished, hollow, like a place that had been emptied, not by time, but by something that took what it wanted and left the rest behind. It stood at the far end of No-Go Area Road, untouched for close to 80 years. The house never aged, the paint didn't peel, the windows didn't break, not once. The porch swing still creaked gently at odd hours, even when there was no breeze. Locals avoided it, they always had. Whispers floated from mouth to mouth about lights flickering in the dead of night, strange hums that seemed to come from beneath the floorboards, and shadows that pressed too close to the windows but never had a source. To them, it wasn't just haunted, it was patient, watching, waiting. Then came Coco. She was young, curious, and confident, an urban explorer from a small country town, armed with 3 years of ghost hunting videos and exactly 0 encounters with the supernatural. She came to the village to prove a point, that the NGO house was just another myth. With cameras, audio gear, and a tripod strapped to her back, she marched straight up to the porch and stepped inside like she owned it. Her plan was simple: live stream the entire night. At first, it went as expected. She documented every room, antique furniture untouched by dust, portraits lining the hallway walls, their faces scratched out with surgical precision. A cradle in one corner, swaying ever so slightly, though every window was shut. Her chat loved it. The comments flew in. Hidden wires, creepy but fake. She's too calm, suspicious. Then, the clock struck 12:45 a.m. The stream began to stutter. Glitches in the feed, static chewing at her voice. A low hum faded in, deep, pulsing, alive. Lights flickered, but there was no electricity. Shadows grew longer in the corners of her camera. They moved when she didn't. Some of her viewers started to panic. Coco stopped narrating. Her voice shook. She grabbed her audio recorder and played back a clip. Whispers, several voices.
She sees us. Don't look at the walls. Don't let it know you're real.
She bolted up the stairs, phone shaking in her hand and breath clipped. The attic door was ajar. Inside, the walls breathed. They pulsed like skin stretched too tight over bone. At the center of the room, a void. Not darkness, not shadow, something worse. A tear in space, wide, pulling, cold. The closer she got, the more her limbs ached. Her vision blurred. The whispers weren't just sound anymore. They were inside her head, screaming without mouths. Her phone slipped. The screen tilted, showing her terrified face one last time. Then black. The stream ended. They never found her, but the house changed. One of the scratched-out faces in the portrait downstairs was no longer blurred. It was Coco now, lips parted, eyes wide, frozen. A week later, a girl passed through the village watching Coco's archived stream. Curiosity got the better of her. She found the house, climbed the steps. The porch swing creaked gently back and forth as the door opened by itself. And inside, the house exhaled, hungry again. Note: the NGO house was never haunted. It was alive, and it had never stopped looking for someone who could make it feel whole.